How are you? I hope you're all having a really great week. Welcome to my channel, Fab. And if you're new here, then do me a favor and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and then also hit the subscribe button, which you'll find at the bottom of the screen, and that will keep you abreast of when I upload my videos, which is usually once a week on a Sunday. Well, if you've tuned in today, you've seen the thumbnail. This is a requested video from a couple of my girlfriends, and then just an Instagram post I put out, just whether you wanted a quick out the door sort of makeup look when you're in a rush, or if you wanted me to do a follow-up to the Sephora skincare kit that I purchased in December. So a winner's majority is they wanted a quick out the door makeup look. So keep in mind in watching this video, of course, this is my quick out the door makeup look for my complexion. I'd say that my skin type is mostly oily in the T-zone, dry, just sort of in patches, and yeah, that's about it. So if you're interested in seeing the quick out the door makeup video, then just continue watching this video. So the first thing I'd like to do is I usually, as soon as I wake up in the morning, if I haven't done it at nighttime, is I just put a little bit of chapstick on. And in this case, I always just use the extra virgin olive oil. I've talked about these chapsticks before. I'm not really sure if you can buy them in the States, but whatever is your favorite lip balm. And I kind of do that right after I brush my teeth. Okay, so we're pretending that we're in a rush. This is not a glam look. This is not like, this is just quickly get your face on and out the door if you're running to drop your kids off for a soccer match, if you're running to the stores but you didn't want to bump into anybody without any makeup. It's that kind of get ready quick sort of things. What I like to do, aside of the fact of making sure that my lips are moisturized, is I want to make sure that my face is moisturized, and I like to use a setting spray. So if you have any setting spray, that's really great. If you don't have one, it's okay as well. You can just use a very light moisturizer, preferably something that has an SPF factor. This is the setting spray that I am just loving, and it's the Cucumber from Gerard Cosmetics. And then kind of just let it all sort of sink in. And then I'll be using it at the end, just kind of hold my makeup in place. But also, if you were looking for a primer as well as a little hydration, you could get the Smashbox. They have a Smashbox priming water, and you could spray that on your face. Okay, and I'll be applying my makeup with the Beauty Blender that's already pre-dampened, but if it wasn't and I was in a rush, I would just use my setting spray to just pre-dampen my Beauty Blender. And as you've noticed, I've not put any sort of pore primer or anything on. I'm just going with the water because we're in a rush. And then what I like to do when I'm in a rush is, because I'm not using any eyeshadow primer, I'm just going to carry the foundation up over my eyelids to kind of get those primed for what I'll be doing for those. So you just want to get it all over. Then I'd like to take my concealer. If there's any concerns, so I have just a little sort of hyperpigmentation over here. So I like to blend out the actual eye. So I'm just tapping and blending and kind of carrying it over. And just make sure that it's all really well blended. Take this little spoolie brush, just kind of making sure that the hairs are all kind of going in the one direction. And then on the other end, you have a very, very fine sort of pencil, kind of filling in if there's any sparsities to the hairs, because again, you're not carving out your brows, you're just kind of giving them a little definition. I'm taking my MAC 217. This is my blending brush. I use it pretty much for every eyeshadow look that I do, and I'm going to be taking my bronzer. Not an eyeshadow, just the bronzer. And it's just a really kind of nice, very, very light bronzer color that is anti-orange, so it's perfect for fair-skinned girls. And I'm just taking that and I'm just tapping it off, and then I'm going to go in, but I'm going to go in, if you have hooded eyes or if you have really deep set eyes, you want to go right at the orbital bone. You're basically going to just do kind of a semicircle kind of look with this bronzer, and you're just blending and kind of giving shape to the eyes, so creating a little bit of interest, and actually helps to open up the eyes, make them just look a little bit bigger. So you begin to see you're laying down a little color. Again, don't fuss with this. This is quick out the door makeup. Now you want to just do a little bit of contouring. So if you've got your blush brush right beside it, you can use now the same bronzer, and you can just take that, and then if you have a hair clip, or you can just squeeze your brush together, you want to do a little contouring. Okay, and then I like to do a little nose contour. Blended gives a little definition, and then I like to do just slightly under the chin, and then just up by the forehead. Just a very, very light dusting. Now I'm gonna just take the blush, and I'm just gonna pick up a little pigmentation, do a little smile. You just wanna sort of take it just by the apples of the cheeks, and then semicircular, just blend it out to the hairline. Just kind of gives a nice kiss of color, and do the same on the other side. So if you have a highlight trio that has a bronzer and a highlight in it, even better. I'm just using my Hourglass, Ambient, Strobe Light, and Incandescent. I'm just going to take that on my finger, and I'm just going to tap it just on my lid, just kind of right here, just to give the eye a little bit more interest. And the same here. You can take it and just do a little nose contour, or a nose highlight just right on the bridge. And I'm also going to do one just here on the Cupid's bow. Now for the lips. If you don't like a liquid lipstick, then you can certainly use your favorite bullet lipstick. You want to go for something that's got good pigment, but you want it to be moisturizing. Remember, you put a little balm on, and by now it's soaked right in. And I'm just going to lay that down. Again, you're just going for something that's really simple, everyday. And then it's time for your mascara. There's no time for an eyeliner or any winged look. So I'm just going to be putting that on my lashes here. Then the same on the other side. And I'm going to give myself one more spray to just lock everything in place. There you go. That's it. I look presentable just in case I bump into anybody. That is my quick makeup and out the door makeup routine. So just a couple of little tips there on how you can duplicate some products. I really hope that you liked this video. If you did, please just give it a big thumbs up, and please leave some comments down below as to what is some of your favorite tricks and tips. As I always say at the end of every video, I hope as always that you have an absolutely fabulous week. Take care, everybody. Bye.